Hi my beautiful fashionistas, you're welcome to Yvonne Winifred. Today we are making this beautiful stylish pinafore. It can be styled in many different ways. It beautifies an outfit. It adds some, elegancy on an outfit, like here on a shirt. Here I've just put it on a simple plain white dress, and you see that there is some change, there is some color, like it adds some elegancy. Here also I've just added it onto this just plain dress, and this dress is a one-arm dress on this side. It has just one armhole on this side, and if you don't want that one arm, you just add this and you're good to go. So this is how we're going to make that beautiful pinafore. I have this fabric, really nice. I'm folding it once like this. Again, I'm going to fold like this, simply for my front and back. All I need to make this is just half of the shoulder measurement on fold. So I have half of the shoulder measurement all here, which is 7.5 inches for me. You don't need side seam allowance, only 7.5 inches is enough on fold for both front and back. So from the top I'm going to mark just half an inch as the shoulder seam allowance up there, like that, or just as the starting line, the shoulder line at the top there, like this. And that is all for now. So to get our vertical measurements, guys, you only need your waistline. So measure from the shoulder to your waistline. What you need is you're going to add 1 inch to your shoulder, like from your shoulder to your waistline. Add 1 inch. Here I had 6.5. I'm going to add 1 inch to mark at 17.5. Then I added more 2 inches for the hemming allowance. So it is like here, this is where our top is going to end. Altogether I have about 19.5 inches for my size. So that's all. We add 1 inch to the waistline measurement just because we have ropes at the side that we are supposed to tie. So you really need that 1 inch. After marking your waistline, add that 1 inch. It is compulsory. So now along the shoulder line I'm marking 3.5 inches for the width for both front and back. For the back depth I'm going to use 2 inches. Then for the front I'm going to use 4.5 inches in depth. We need the neckline to be wide enough so that the head can pass through. Remember, we don't have any zippers to this. We are not adding any buttons, nothing, no fastener. So you need to make your neckline wide enough. I went with 3.5 in width, 2 inches for the back depth, and also 4.5 inches for the front depth. So at the end here I'm going to go down by 1 inch so that I can slant the shoulder. So I'm going to connect from that 1 inch to the neckline width where it stopped, like that. And right away, guys, I love adding the 1/2 inch as the sewing allowance. So this is what I also do here, like that. And now the piece is so ready to be cut. It is so stylish, it is so simple, it elevates any look, and you will be good to go, especially if you make it in a great color. For example, this burgundy and the kind of golden that you see in this fabric is kind of shimmer, so it will really elevate the whenever I put it on. So opening it up, remember we folded into 4. We have to separate our 2 pieces, front and back. So yeah, now we have this as the back and this is the front. I'm folding it again so that we cut off the front neckline. At first we only cut the back neckline, all the neckline curve, like that. So these are now the two pieces that we have. They are so ready for sewing. And guys, now to start sewing, we are going to start by finishing the necklines. So now let's open this up. This is what we have so far. Really simple, really nice. So the necklines, I'm going to finish these ones first at the sewing machine. And guys, I don't have any bias tapes of any like colors, so I used 1.5 inches, and the length is just according to that neckline like depth. So I have two, one is for the front and one is for the back. These are, like same fabric bias tapes is what I'm going to use. So any way that you know how to sew bias tapes is what you should do. I realized many people sew bias tapes in many different ways. That's why I don't really want to explain much about that, because I might confuse you. I don't want to confuse you. But finish your neckline. You can even do, by the way, facings, or you can even do you can just cut or duplicate the same pieces in another fabric linings, and you will be good to go. After, guys, finishing the necklines, we will have to join the shoulders, then also just finish the sides by double folding like this, as you see me doing, 1/2 inch twice on either side of this top. So that is what we are going to do at the sewing machine. So let's go and do that. At this point, I've already finished the neckline. This is the front, as you see, simply finished with bias tape, and this is also the back. So now I'm just going to align them right sides facing each other and join along the shoulder like that by 1/2 inch that we added. Then I will work on the sides. And after all that sewing, guys, this is what I have. The sides are also finished. Remember, we didn't add any hemming like side seam allowance. Remember, this is like a sleeveless top, and when it comes to sleeveless top, we subtract 1 inch from the shoulder line. So yeah, when you sew, it comes up like this. Don't add seam allowance. So for the ropes, guys, I have a fabric that is 5 inches in depth, and the length is about 25 inches. And I'm just going to be folding it into two like this, so that now I have 2.5 inches. Then I'll be sewing by 1/2 inch from this one end all along the length. Then I'll leave this other side open so that I can flip my ropes onto the right side. So for the ropes, we need 4. I've already sewn these other 3 pieces. This one I'll finish it later. So now I just have to take them to the right side. Remember, we left one side open, so use that side that is open to flip your rope pieces to the right side. We need them when they are at the right side. So this is what I do, and after all that flipping, this is what we have. We have 3 so far. Remember, the other one that I've showed you, I'm going to finish it later at the sewing machine. So now let me just show you how we are going to join them onto the top piece. So to join them onto the top piece, guys, first what we have to do is to finish the hemline. So remember, we left 2 inches for finishing the hemline. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to fold in by 1 inch first like this, and again another time like this by 1 inch. So you double fold twice by 1 inch, and then you run a straight stitch, fold by 1 inch like this, and again by another 1 inch, and then you go straight on top like and finish the the hemline, and that will be all. Then we'll join the ropes. For the ropes, fold the open side that we left by 1/2 inch, then move in along the sides at the hemline by like 1.5 inches, and then you just sew along, and it will be like this, making sure that the rope is like coinciding very well with the hemline, like that, and at the right side it will look like that. So we will repeat the same even this other side. After finishing the hemline like this, you just bring your rope and you put it on one side, bring the other, you put it on the other side like this, then you run a stitch like that, like 2 stitches, so that it is really sewn firmly and tightly like that. And then on the back side also you will do the same on either sides of the back side like that, and that the ropes will be ready for tying other sides. So guys, this is it. This is how the hemline looks like after finishing, sewing it up. And remember, I told you along the sides at the hemline is where we are adding our ropes. So let me show you again. This open side that we didn't sew up, this one, fold 1/2 inch like this. I want to repeat this for you so that you're not confused. Then move in by like 1.5 inches or 1 inch according to you. Place it along that 1.5 inches, then sew along or top stitch so that the rope is tightened onto the top like that. Then also run a stitch this other side. I think it should be along that already stitched side seam, so that you don't have many stitches at the right side of your top. So you're going to repeat the other side, and also for the other part, front or back, on the sides like that. And that is all guys about this pinafore. The outcome will look like this. So easy, so simple. You can use any leftover fabric to finish it or to make it, and you will be ready to like elevate your outfits, your plain white shirts, your baggy white shirts, or any other color. You can even put this on a black outfit, or depending on the colors that you've used, the color of the fabric that you've used, you can just style it up any way that you feel like, and you will look so beautiful. The back looks like this. For the tying, you can tie once or tie twice. Like, you're a fashion designer, you're a fashion stylist. That is all for today.